and I blew it again. I keep on blowing it. Every time I'm trying to video, I'm trying to cope with doing it on my phone, which is not the best deal. Maybe I should just get myself a proper camera. And I will accidentally push a button and cut the video off, and I've got no video editing software or anything, so I can't glue the videos together. So just to pick up where I left off, this time of the year when the heat starts to increase, the cats have been out in the fields an awful lot. The dogs obviously go on their daily walks and everything. There's a lot of fleas about in this heat, and so we need to make sure that the house doesn't get infestated. So the best thing that I've found so far is the indoor Xray. So the indoor Xray is worth its weight in gold. It seriously is. We've used pretty much every other product that's on the market, and they just really don't do anything. They might. It's almost like scraping the icing off the top of the cake. That's about as much effect as they have. This stuff, it says it works for 12 months. Obviously, fleas aren't around for 12 months unless you have your heating on and on pretty high throughout the winter. We're not really like that. We tend to have, because we have the dogs here, the doors are all open, so the dogs are in and out even in the cold winter, and only when we decide, and we work outside of course, so only when we decide to cozy on down in the lounge with the fire on, or of an evening or those very cold mornings do we have the heating on. The rest of the time the heating's off. So we don't suffer with fleas throughout the whole year. We only are at risk of them during the summer. This stuff works for 12 months. Obviously it's been warmer weather for a little while, but we've had some really strange weather this year. So we're only now just beginning to see that the dogs are and the cats are carrying fleas in and out of them. Obviously the dogs and the cats have been treated for this. All of our guest dogs, all of our daycare dogs, all of our own dogs. This means that the fleas won't stay on the animals and cause them an infestation, but it doesn't mean that they won't carry them in and out of the house. And they will jump from one being to another being to another being, and once they realise that there aren't any beings that make suitable hosts, they'll jump into the furniture, and before you know it, especially if they're sleeping on the bed with you, you're scratching in the night. You don't want that. So we just caught a flea on us yesterday. In fact, I caught one in the morning on me, and Brian caught one in the afternoon or in the evening on him. So we've reached for the Indoor X, and it's run out. so just placed an order on Amazon, and that should be with us very soon, and then we can do that and make sure that the house does not get infestated. So that's that job done for today. Was there anything else on the list? I can't remember. So let's call this flea treatment video. Yeah, that'll do. We'll call this the flea treatment video. How to make sure that your animals are safe from infestation, as well as your house, your bed, and your own body. So yes, make sure. We tend to use Advocate on our dogs. It's a monthly treatment. We only use it during the summer months when the fleas are around. Some people will choose to use it all year round. They get bathed in tea tree oil shampoos. That helps keep them away as well. And then we treat our house, just another reminder, with the Indoor X. 12 months. Don't buy it from your vets. It will cost you a fortune. I've just bought 5 of these canisters online, and it's cost me just under £50. And that's well worth it. And I will do my entire house. I will do a room, a sprayer room basically, a canner room. Okay, I got interrupted then and I've completely lost my train of thought. So yeah, this video is how to keep your house free of fleas in this hot weather. Anyone who has experienced ticks, in fact, I think we had a client that's been with us for about 7 or 8 years, Alfie Lab, if your mum's watching right now, sorry if I got that wrong, who came across her first tick this year. I'm sure he's had ticks before this, before now, and all dogs pick up ticks along the way. There are huge amounts of ticks out there this year. This sort of warm, humid, very wet weather just seems to be really, really encouraging the growth of them. So you can get those collars that are meant to keep ticks away from the dogs. I don't know how successful they are, but looking at my client dogs, they don't seem to be landing and staying on the dogs that have got those collars on them. The occasional one does, but not that many. But if you've got a pair of tick twisters and you don't mind pulling off a tick, on average dogs are picking up 3 ticks a week, I would say, on average this year. Whereas in past years, we would have been lucky to pick up 1 tick a fortnight. So it really has increased, and those numbers are purely and utterly off the top of my head. I could be completely wrong there, but that's what it feels like. It kind of feels like the ticks have at least tripled, if not more than that, this year. Anyway, that's about it, really. Okay, take care, don't scratch, and see you soon. Bye.